Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well today. Thank you for joining me on this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It is appreciated. I heard the news a couple days ago. The news broke that Bob Marley's grandson, Joe MERSA, had passed away in Florida from asthma attack. And Jamaica Roots TV sends out sincere condolences to his family, friends, and associates at this time. This news was flashed across the globe by major publications because this is Bob Marley's grandson. So you had publications like Fox 5, NBC, Entertainment Tonight, the Indian News, Huffington Post, the New York Post, just to name a few. No matter where you go in the world, someone knows Bob Marley's name. Who was Joe MERSA? How did he get the name Joe MERSA? So we're going to delve into that today. He was born in Jamaica and partially raised in Jamaica. He left Jamaica at the age of 11 to join, of course, his family. He migrated to the USA, to Florida, and he left Jamaica at age 11, right? So he is also the first child of Carlene Smith. So Carlene, from the famous dancehall queen, her sister or younger sister is actually his mother. Joseph Marley was born to Stephen Marley and Carrie Smith in Kingston, Jamaica on March the 12th, 1991. He spent his early days in Jamaica and he attended St. Peter's and Paul Prep School before moving to Florida at age 11. His family had migrated there. There, he keenly observed his father and his uncle Damian Marley as they created music in Stephen's Lion's Den studio. So he, of course, was exposed to music at a young age and naturally gravitated to that career, right? So by the time he was 4 years old, Joseph was appearing on stage alongside his father, his uncle Ziggy, and his aunts Cedella and Sharon, famous melody makers, that name given to them by their dad, Bob Marley, right? He formed the group, the Melody Makers, and he wrote songs for them. The big hit Children Playing in the Street was written by Bob Marley. MERSA attended Palmetto High School and Miami-Dade College, where he studied studio engineering. So he made his debut in 2014 with 5-track EP titled Comfortable, which was released on the Marley's Family imprint Ghetto Youths International. He also appeared on the Grammy-winning album Strictly Roots by Morgan Heritage. He was also married with one daughter. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, has led the entertainment fraternity in mourning the death of the artist, whose untimely passing at the young age of 31 years old is a huge loss to the music as we look to the next generation. Also shared that he participated in Jamaica's 60 launch in Miramar, Florida in May of this year. So he was a part of the Jamaica 60th celebration. He's always with his dad, so I think they have a very close relationship. So you could see Damien and Stephen putting a great amount of effort into him honing his skills and giving him advice and helping him with music and arrangement and all types of ideas. So they were there as a huge support for him to help him grow in the business. So like his father and grandfather, Joseph Marley was an avid football player. So he received the nickname Joe MERSA from the famed Jamaican football player Alan Skill Cole, who was a close friend of Bob Marley. Competitive football playing technique suggested to Alan Skill Cole the determination of a boxer in a ring. So he started to call him Joe MERSA after the famous boxer in the UK. And that's how he got the nickname Joe MERSA. Inherited his father and his grandfather's abundant musical talent. Father did not push him into the music industry at all. It was his choice. He said his father always left it up to him and told him to make his own choices. And you'll see how motivated he was as a son. So he said, let's see how motivated you are, because in order for you to excel at something, right, you have to be motivated and you have to love it. So prior to his 19th birthday, Joe's first single, My Girl, which he wrote when he was 14 years old, was released on GYI, featuring his cousin Daniel Bambata Marley, Ziggy's eldest son. So that's Ghetto Youth International, GYI. Joe's first solo effort, Bad So, followed in November of 2011 at dancehall club Jam. Bad So demonstrated his skillful DJ delivering coupled with humorous lyrical detail reminiscent of the iconic dark dancehall artists who have also had a profound impact on Joe's artistic development. His name was Kiara, and his name is Sunshine Marley. So she's 6 years old, and he wished her happy birthday. Her last birthday, he said, wishing my princess Sunshine. He penned in a birthday tribute in January of 2022. Time, I beg you to take your time, please. Doesn't want her to grow up too fast. Also did share a tribute on her 5th birthday, and that she was the greatest blessing in his life. So on Mother's Day of 2022, he did send a message to his wife on the Instagram, and it says, your strength knows no boundaries and you love unconditionally. So that was a sweet Mother's Day tribute to Kiara Marley. That was on May the 8th of 2022. May 2019, he revealed that he would love a sibling for Sunshine to extend their family, right? He wanted to have another child. So we know that that was always his plan, was to extend his family and give his daughter Sunshine Marley other siblings as well, because as you know, they are a big family. In one of his Instagram caption, he said, me telling my wife Sunshine needs a sibling. Records has sent their tribute as well. Rest in power, Joe MERSA Marley, sending our heartfelt condolences to family and friends. So Afrochella has big headliners like Burnaboy who will be performing as well. And he did promise the representatives from the Jamaica Tourist Board, who gave him the Jamaica jersey, you know, the famous green, black, and gold. He will be wearing it on stage at Afrochella in Ghana. So looking out to see if Burnaboy wore the jersey on stage. So what is Afrochella? So for those who don't know, Afrochella will be a 10-day festival this year, starting from December 28th to January the 6th. So it ends when the Maroon Festival actually starts. Afrochella is a festival designed to highlight and elevate thrilling and thriving millennial talent from within Africa. So there's a lot of African Americans that flies out every year for this event. You know, people from all over the world, but you can see the big names that have gone there to support the festival. So obviously they got the name from Coachella, creating their culture, their art, fashion, food, everything, you know, that the country has to offer. And there are other entertainers, singers coming from other parts of Africa to meet up in Ghana to be at the celebration of Afrochella. The Maroon Festival in a Kampong town. The event, of course, will take place on January the 6th and 7th, a 2-day celebration. And so this is to commemorate the signing of the peace treaty with the British 200. Takes place on January 6th and 7th, and that is to commemorate the signing of the peace treaty with the British 284 years ago, and to celebrate the birthday of one of their most famous leaders. Out and enjoy the annual Maroon Festival on January 6th and 7th. So we've come to the end of the video, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on the video. So I have some sad news to share at the end of this video. While we were wrapping up this video, we were just being informed that Pele has passed away. So Pele, the Brazilian king of soccer, who won a record 3 World Cups and became one of the most commanding sports figures of the last century, died today. He was 82 years old. He was the standard bearer of the beautiful game, had undergone treatment for colon cancer since 2021. The medical center where he has been hospitalized for the last month said he died of multiple organ failure as a result of the cancer. All that we are is thanks to you. We love you endlessly. So his daughter Kelly said, "We love you endlessly. Rest in peace." And we echo the same sentiment. Rest in peace, Pele. Like, share, and subscribe. Take care of yourself and others. Blessings upon blessings. Bye for now. See you on the next video.